The Genius Club with Prairie Pine. Chapter 8, Rhein. Rhein cat? That simple? That casual? Whispers broke out among the colleagues, surprised by how straightforward the name was. Rhein cat is actually pretty good, Alex explained, noticing their confusion. Since it's a brand mascot, it should prioritize promoting the brand above all else. I don't think there's a more suitable name than Rhein cat. Rhein cat. Indeed, it's excellent, Emma nodded, her approval clear. From the company's perspective, your willingness to bind this cat closely to the brand name is more than we could ask for. Of course, since you've made such a great contribution to the company, we will never shortchange talent. Tap, tap, tap. Emma clapped her hands, signaling for silence. Now, I announce a new personnel appointment. At the mention of potential changes to roles, the room fell silent instantly. Everyone sat up straight, their attention fully focused on Emma. She picked up the Rhein cat design sketch, holding it up as she addressed the group. I think everyone here can see the potential value and development prospects of the Rhein cat designed by Alex. So, as I said earlier, it would be a waste to only use it as a promotional mascot. Therefore, I plan to establish an entirely new department, specifically responsible for the IP development of Rhein cat. In the future, Rhein cat will not only be the mascot of Rhein Cosmetics, but also an independent IP image. We can create Rhein cat merchandise, animations, dolls, clothing, and various licensed products. This will better enhance the influence of our Rhein brand, which in turn will boost our cosmetics market performance. This new department will be temporarily named the Rhein cat IPD Development and Operations Team. It will be on par with all formal departments and report directly to me. And the leader of this team will be Alex? Boom, Alex. Alex? A high-level department directly overseen by Emma, led by someone as junior as Alex? The room erupted in quiet shock. But after the initial surprise, everyone thought it through. Wasn't this exactly what Alex deserved? He designed Rhein cat with his own hands. His strength had proven he was more than qualified for the position. In an instant, thunderous applause filled the conference room. Colleagues swarmed around Alex, excitement evident in their voices as they congratulated him. Awesome, Alex. You're directly becoming a team leader. Can you transfer me to your department? I'll work under you. You have to treat us to dinner tonight, Alex. Your rank and benefits will now be the same as Sister Juan's. Your salary will at least triple. At the team leader level, who even looks at the base salary anymore? The performance bonuses alone will be several times more than your salary. Not to mention, according to the company's regulations, Alex will also get copyright fees. So no excuses. You have to splurge on us tonight, Alex. Team leader, Alex. When you get rich, don't forget us. You're now the youngest team leader in the company. Your future is boundless. The excited colleagues surrounded Alex, so enthusiastic they almost lifted him up to celebrate. All right, I'll treat you. Now stop crowding me. He laughed, overwhelmed but grateful. To be honest, even Alex had been caught off guard by Emma's appointment. After all, he was still a junior employee, having only joined the company less than a year ago. Do a good job, Alex. Emma walked over to him, a warm smile on her face. I love the cat you designed, and I have great faith in your talent. I hope you can help our MX company expand its business territory further. Cosmetics are ultimately replaceable FMCG products, but only culture and art can endure through history. Perhaps in a few hundred years, people will no longer use MX Company's cosmetics, but they will still remember Rhein Cat. With that, Emma turned and left. I look forward to your work results. Keep up the good work. It was past 10 o'clock when Alex got home. The dinner party had been lively. Alex had always been popular among his colleagues, so everyone was genuinely happy for his promotion. During the chat, several senior colleagues told him about Emma's bold and aggressive approach to talent promotion. The reason our MX company has developed so well and become well-known nationwide in just 2 years is inseparable from Emma's willingness to recruit and promote talent without sticking to rigid conventions. But Emma is just as decisive when it comes to firing people. You have to be careful. After taking a shower, Alex poured himself a glass of yogurt. It helped sober him up, and the cool, smooth texture made him feel much more comfortable. I never thought things from my dreams could actually be useful, he muttered to himself. All these years, he'd only sought joy and freedom in his dreams. He'd never tried to profit from them like this before. Although things in dreams are fake, art and design have no distinction between real and fake, he recalled Emma's words. Mendeleev had dreamed up the periodic table. Einstein had been inspired by special relativity in a dream, so it only made sense that he'd created Rhein Cat in his dream. Wait, no, it was called KK Cat in the dream, he corrected himself, yawning. But Rhein Cat sounds better anyway. He brushed his teeth, washed his face, and climbed into bed. Whoosh! The familiar dry summer breeze brushed against his face, carrying the fresh scent of young leaves. Alex opened his eyes. He was still in the familiar square. Everything seemed the same as always, unchanged. But it was already late, so there were no children running and playing in the square. They'd probably all gone home to sleep. Alex turned to look at the road. Big Face Cat's van wasn't there either. At this time, he must have already met up with CC and left for the bank. What should I do? Alex looked around, noticing that the toy store had visited before was still open. I'll go check out the Kit Kat dolls again, see if there are other styles. Since Emma valued him so much, he couldn't let her down at work. That toy store had an entire shelf dedicated to Kit Kat dolls. Big ones, small ones, plus keychains, pendants, stationery, and other peripheral products. As the leader of the IP development and operations team, how could he miss such a great opportunity to research or stock up on merchandise? Alex walked straight into the toy store, heading directly for the shelf where KK Kat had been displayed. But where are the KK Kat dolls? There was not a single Kit Kat in sight on the shelf. Instead, it was filled with all kinds of unfamiliar dolls. In an instant, a chill ran down Alex's spine. An indescribable sense of fear spread throughout his body. It had changed. The dream had actually changed. For more than 20 years, over thousands of nights, every dream had been exactly the same. Children always fell at the same time and place. The radio always played the same repeated news. Even the leaves blown down by the wind landed in the exact same spot every time, without the slightest deviation. But now, the toy store was still the same toy store. The shelf was still the same shelf. But all the Kit Kat dolls that should have been there were gone. The sudden sense of unfamiliarity made Alex feel suffocated. Is this still my dream? Alex suddenly turned around, only to find the shop assistant standing right behind him, smiling politely. Sir, can I help you with anything? I want to buy a Kit Kat doll. They were displayed here before, Alex said, his voice slightly trembling. Cake a cat? The shop assistant tilted her head, looking confused. Did you remember incorrectly, sir? Our store has never sold any Kit Kat dolls.